Welcome back to the channel. This is Marcus Sniffles, and we're here to talk about the first 2 weeks of training camp as sort of a recap. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. Before we get started, I would just like to shout out the local media that's on the grounds at training camp this year. They've been doing a good job posting things and writing articles, posting videos, photos, interviewing the coaches and players post-practice, and it's really helpful for people like me who aren't there. So I just want to shout out Mike Chappell, James Boyd, Noah Compton, Nate Atkins, Stephen Holder, Kevin Bowen, Clark Wade, Dominic Miranda, Matt Taylor, Zach Hicks, Joel Erickson, and Jake Arthur. I'm pretty sure if you just type in their names on Twitter, they'll come up, or on Google. If you're a Colts fan like myself and you're looking for more information about what's going on in Colts camp, or interviews and things like that, give those guys a follow. Now, let's get into my top 5 observations from training camp the first 2 weeks. The first thing I noticed was Justin Wally is a starter. Now, I did a video post-draft about him being my favorite prospect, and I predicted that he would be a starter or a heavy contributor by the end of the season. When day 1 of training camp opened and I saw that he was starting on the outside corner, I was like, okay, maybe he's going to play a lot sooner than I thought. And then there was a rest day for, I believe, Kenny Moore had a rest day the second practice. And Justin Wally was starting at the nickel. So he's playing inside and outside, but either way, he's playing with the ones. He is pretty much locked into that number 2 spot behind Javarius Ward, and Kenny Moore is going to be the nickel. Because as of this recording, Juju Brents and Jalen Jones are hurt, so they have not been practicing the last few days. So it looks like Justin Wally is going to be starting week 1, a rookie cornerback, and that gets me excited. My second observation, Javarius Ward, he is as advertised. As far as being a lockdown corner and a sticky corner, the wide receivers like Michael Pittman Jr., Alec Pierce, they're not having big explosive days out there when he's out there. Not saying they're getting shut down completely, but the wide receivers aren't getting a lot of separation. They're not making big plays on him. A.D. Mitchell had a pretty big catch on him on one-on-one drills, but for the most part, Javarius Ward, number 1 corner. Third observation, Tyler Warren is going to open this offense up for whoever is at quarterback, whether it's the short routes, in the flats, up the seams, deep routes, deep crossers, in the backfield. He's just going to be able to do everything. He can do whatever it is that they need him to do. And he has a very wide catch radius. We've all seen the catch. We've all heard of the catch. If you're just a little bit off accuracy-wise, he's going to make a play. He's everything that we want in a tight end. He's not going to be Brock Bowers, obviously, because that's not how our offense operates, but he's going to make a lot of plays this year. Number 4, the defense is going to be fun. Lou Anarumo already has the offense in a blender. Say what you want, but throughout training camp, this defense has been winning. The defense is winning camp as far as one side of the ball. They're making plays. They're getting in the backfield. They're shutting down receivers. They're getting interceptions. I don't want to say they're dominating, but they're playing very, very well. And I can't remember if it was last year or 2 years ago, but we had a joint practice with the Bengals, and Anthony Richardson had a rough day at practice. Like, it was so bad that the Cincinnati Bengals defensive players were yelling, Anthony Richardson can't throw, he's not accurate, all he does is run, stuff like that. And they made him look like he could not play in the league. Who was the defensive coordinator at that time? Lou Anarumo. So the fact that now we have one of those guys, very excited to see what this defense does. Last and final observation, number 5, and I feel like we all knew this was coming because this is the most important part of training camp. This is the only thing anybody actually cares about, and that's the quarterback battle. And right now, Anthony Richardson is winning this battle. Anthony Richardson is going to be the week 1 quarterback. Anthony Richardson has outplayed Daniel Jones throughout training camp. Now, they both had good days, and when they both have good days, that's a win for Anthony Richardson. Now, the day that Anthony Richardson had a bad day, Daniel Jones also had a bad day. So, in my view, that means Anthony Richardson is still winning the battle. Because there's no point in ending training camp or ending the preseason and saying, well, they both played equally well. They both had bad days, but right now they're neck and neck. We can't decide. There's no point in going with Daniel Jones because there is no upside. He can't run like AR, and he can't push the ball down the field like AR, and he's older, and we know he is not good. Anthony Richardson is still one of the young. He's the same age as Cam Ward, who is a rookie, and Anthony Richardson is in his third year. We still don't know what Anthony can be, and in my view and how I see it, Anthony Richardson is firmly in the lead. Anthony Richardson has to lose the job. Daniel Jones can't win this job. If they play neck and neck, the tie goes to the home team, and Anthony Richardson is the home team. He knows the playbook already. He has the chemistry with the wide receivers. Like that's where we're at with this. So those are my observations on training camp. This week we are going to Baltimore because we have a preseason game against them. So I'm looking forward to see how practice goes against another team and then against another great defensive coordinator. I really want to see how the quarterbacks perform. If Anthony Richardson can go into Baltimore and have a great practice, I will feel extremely good about this season, and he will be right on track to where he needs to be. If you made it this far, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you did. We drop videos every Monday at 7 in the morning. Colts content, NFL content. We're going to be here for you. So we'll see you on the next one. Go Colts. Peace.